All right, let's put our hands together for these exhibitors. The three I have penned, well, that's a big one. The other one is simply driving your hog where you want it to go rather than kind of following it. You want to make sure that you kind of have a plan in your mind. If the whole group is heading your one way, you need to get that hog turned around as soon as you can and get him out in the open and go the other way. Those are some little things. Proximity to the judge. Okay, I'm a big boy. I don't mind getting dirty and ran by and those kind of things, but I would like to not get my toes stepped on. I would like to not have a pig walk right between my legs and those kinds of things. And so you want to keep that hog, a good 8 to 10 feet away from the judge at all times. If I want to get close enough to see it close up, I'll do that. I'll walk up to it and make that close inspection. Your job is to give me different views and different angles and keep that hog kind of moving out in the ring, but keeping that hog moving. Pigs look best in motion. And so we want to keep them moving at a nice consistent pace, not too fast, not too slow, just moving around the ring so we can see their structure, see how they move, see how they walk, see how they hold themselves together. On a general note, and I'm glad I can see a lot of kids watching, I hope that as you are in some of these later classes, you're paying attention to what I'm saying and what's happening in the ring. I tell my students, I told my son this when he showed, pay attention to what the judge is looking for, because there are minor things that you can do to help yourself out in showmanship. The other thing, and I know this is me lecturing, I'm going to tell you, I've been teaching high school agriculture for 25 years now. I showed from when I was 9 years old. I was a herdsman at Modesto JC. I understand hogs and hog showing. I'm not a farmer or a rancher today. I'm an ag teacher. But I've been around the show world and the show rings long enough to tell you that number one pet peeve of any judge is timeliness. Be here on time. When that ring clerk says it is your time for your class to be in here, it is not mom and dad's responsibility to get you to the ring. It's not your ag teachers. It's not your 4-H leaders, your Grange leaders. It is your responsibility as a junior exhibitor to get that pig to the ring. That is part of the showmanship process, is being on time, being focused, be ready to go, and eliminate all those distractions as much as you can. Get that hog ready. The moment you hit the show ring and you hit those holding pens, I am evaluating and I am looking and I am paying attention to what you're doing and how you're doing it. So keep that in mind. It is an intense thing. It's a specific thing. But think about all the months and the time you've put into these animals. For the few minutes you get out in the show ring, you got to do it right, and you got to put that what you've learned and what you've done with those hogs to use. And so I want to encourage you to think about that all day long as you go. So let's give these exhibitors a nice round of applause. We'll send them back and we'll work on next week.
Can I get class 2 FSA showmanship to the ring, please? Alyssa Eddy, Jeremy Cruz, Bailey Demarest. Class 9 of FFA Market Hogs to the ring, please. Class 9 FFA Market Hogs to the ring.
Attention in the swine area with Jennifer Anderson. Jennifer Anderson, please come to the livestock office. Jennifer Anderson.
We can bring out the next three hogs kind of as a group. They're pigs that when you compare them to the hogs that are ahead of them, they're narrower made, they're lighter muscle. They're hogs that need to have just a touch more stoutness and boldness to be more competitive. Let's give those exhibitors a nice round of applause. We send them back and order the next group.